Hey guys, what's up? My name is Bridgette and welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all having an awesome day wherever you are. And today's video is going to be underrated makeup products. Now these are all cruelty-free makeup items that I feel like don't get enough love or enough talk about them in the makeup community. So without any further ado, let's jump into the video. Alright guys, before we get started, I put a video out every single freaking day, literally every day. And you always have something new to watch. If you want to hit subscribe, I'd appreciate it if you did. So, today we're talking about makeup products. Yay, makeup! I love makeup. It's kind of what my channel's based around. And I'm just gonna tell you some products I think you need to think about if you haven't thought about it before. So this is the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Marine Boosting Mist. This is something some people have used, but it's really, really good for my dry skin. So I've always had problems with dry skin my entire freaking life, and this just really hydrates my skin. I use another primer with it, but I can also use it as a setting spray, as like a after washing my face kind of moisturizer, just letting it sit on the skin and kind of soak in. It's really hydrating, and it smells really freaking good. So that one is this. Next up, let's move on to an eyeliner. This is the NYX Epic Ink Liner. I've used this for 5 months now, and it's still liquidy, gorgeous, and smooth. The brush still in like pristine condition. Like 5 months this thing lasted me. I think it's $9. I got it at Target, and it's so easily available and so good and so long lasting that I feel like it needs its own little moment. So here it is, and I really, really like this. The next product we have here is one that I never see people using, and I don't get why. I know it's a smaller brand, but it's like amazing. This is the Beth Bender Beauty highlighters. You can get these as like a set, or you can get them individually, or you can get them in like the pan. You can put them in a Z palette. This one is the color of Sailor Scout. It is a silver. They have so many colors to choose from. It's really freaking pretty. It is so blinding. I will leave my review of it up here for you to check out, but it is so blinding, so pretty. I really, really like these highlighters. The ones I have are a little bit dark for me, so I don't wear them on a daily basis, but oh, if you're anything darker than me, all these colors are gonna be beautiful on your skin tone. Next up, we have a blush. This is the Milani Blush Tea Rose. I feel like I put this in my last underrated product video, but no one ever talks about it still, and it's really good. Milani has a really good blushes. You can get them at Target, CVS. This is just like a mauvey pink, but their blushes have such good pigmentation. I've used this like a million times, and there's still so much products left that I'm like thoroughly impressed. The packaging is really pretty with the clear and the gold, and I really like it. It's like a good affordable blush, because who wants to spend like $30 on a blush? That is crazy to me that people spend that much money on blush. So it's just blush, people. Don't spend a bunch of money on it, please. Next up is this bronzer. It is the best pale bronzer. I've used it for years. This is like my 4th one. This is the Reserve Your Cabana Color Icon by Wet n Wild bronzer. I used this thing back in high school, and it's still something I use every day. I do my foundation concealer, I set it, and then I add a powder layer of this on top, and then spray my face with setting spray. It kind of melts this bronzer into the face. I don't think it bronzes your skin, but it gives it such like a little bit of a glow to it. And since my skin is very dry and I like matte foundations, I just like to throw a little bit of glow on top of it, and it's just like really pretty, and it's like $4. So I appreciate that aspect too. Next up is another Wet n Wild product. This is the Mega Cushion Foundation in SPF 15 in the shade of Light Ivory. This is the lightest shade of this foundation from Wet n Wild. It is a little bit dark for me, but I make it work. It's just really cool. I don't usually ever in my entire life have liked foundations that come in a cushion form. I think it's gimmicky. I don't use the little pad that comes in it, but I will take my beauty blender, the damp end of it, the big end, and just smush it in here, get some products, and it's really good. It enhances a little bit of texture. I'll leave my review of it also linked up here for you. But whereas it enhances texture, it's such a good price, and it's such a good like everyday, I'm not trying to be seen too much, like I'm just gonna run to the store real quick kind of foundation. I appreciate it, and I appreciate that price tag, but can you make like one shade lighter, please? Next up, we have some Colourpop items. We have two Colourpop items. We have this first eyeshadow, which is a Super Shock Shadow in Birthday Cake. This one was given to me free in a, around the anniversary birthday time with my order. So it is like a really pink, see if you can see that. Really pretty pink, sparkly. Let's swatch it. It's just so amazing looking. And, oh. It's so pretty. Like, I cannot get over it. It's the most beautiful eyeshadow. It's so creamy. The color stays all day. You put it on my little hooded lid and it's still gonna be there at the end of the day. It's so freaking nice. Next up is the eyeshadow palette, which I'm using, which for very neutral eye makeup today. This is the I Think I Love You palette by Colourpop. Now, I don't think that Colourpop palettes in general are underrated. There's just a lot of them that come out, so you kind of miss some of the cool ones sometimes. But this is the I Think I Love You. It is just the best everyday palette. I use it 2 to 3 times a week, honestly, because I like simple eye makeup, but I also like adding a little bit of pink to it, adding a little bit of gold to it. And this gives you everything. It gives me the perfect matte brown and the perfect matte white that I can kind of blend really easily together. And I really like this palette, and it was totally worth the $16. And it's so cute and compact size that if I'm going to travel, I'm taking this one with me. Last up is something that was in my last underrated makeup products video, because no one still talks about this. I know it was limited edition, but you can still get your hands on it, and it is my favorite eyeshadow palette. That's, well, I mean, it's not the, I just did my favorite eyeshadow palette, y'all, but this is up there, and it was in that list. It is the Gwen Stefani Urban Decay palette. I love it so much, and I don't know if it's because the background's from Bathwater video, and I love No Doubt, or because Gwen Stefani is my ultimate girl crush of all time, modern anyways. But they have such, I've almost hit pan on 2 of these colors, so I had to stop using it for a while. But you can have so many fun neutral colors to work with. You have all the neutral colors, you have all the browns, you have light pinks, and then if you want to add something fun, you have this whole bottom row to work with, from like blues, yellows, and a matte black. You have grays, you have all the colors. It's so good. I love this palette. I don't know how else I can tell you that this is amazing. The quality is super good, and they're all really blendable. And I love Gwen a lot, so that's gonna be in the list every time I do an underrated product video. Like, bring this back, make this permanent. I love it so much. I want another one just to keep. But yes, that is it for the underrated products I have for you today, guys. If you want to see more from me, I put a video every single freaking day, sometimes 2 a day, and I will see you guys in the next video.